These are the best highlights from today's 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup.
You can see there is a concave of minions just dying to this turret as Chovy is continuing to be annoying here. And okay, almost goes into turret range. That could have been dicey, but now Close is going to be sent home.
Gold leaks. Nothing has happened, and they're up 800 gold.
Yeah, that's just sort of how it is. As Chovy did lose out on a trade there momentarily. So Close was able to at least get a little bit back, especially now that he has a few buttons under his belt. And Piercing Light having about 3 points in it will also help him. But that is going to be a Drake secured here by Canyon. He's been a bit quiet so far this game. Looks like Grubs are going to be the trade on Raptor's mind. He should be able to collect those. It looks like it's not going to be with any sort of contest, as we can see right now. But denying Drake's certainly a good move. Is now Chovy in trouble. Culling's going to come in. There is a solo kill for Closer.
Yeah, didn't see that one coming.
No, I didn't. That was not bingo card. Not ready.
I guess we put a little bit too much praise onto Chovy, and he decided to prove us wrong. So power to him for that one. And Closer keeping his composure. And obviously the level 6 spike of Lucian is very deadly. Kind of getting ahead of yourself and being like, okay, we've already done his Chovy.
Yeah, Cullen going to come through. This time the stand aside is going to land, but there's the flash forward from Closer. Not going to go too far, but Chovy is still once again just pushed out of the lane.
Closer doing such a good job here on the Lucian. Well, bot lane might be in trouble.
Nature's Grasp coming in here as Duro going to try and block it. Doesn't manage to do so as Duro is just going to get cut down where he stands. Killer Instinct is actually just Survival Instinct. And it's a double kill for FaZe as Canyon will die. Thought that maybe he got out of the turret aggro by using the Twisted Advance. Unfortunately, wasn't the case. Fortunate situation in the mid lane. It does not matter because the rest of the map is dominating in just general Gen.G fashion. As now Canyon looking for another opportunity here. They'll try to lock down Raptor. He's flashing away, but FaZe just comes in, says special delivery. That's going to be the kill. Wild Growth to save Canyon, and it's 4. And so now we're 18 away. Chronicle, I think we might be getting there. I don't know.
You could have given the kill to the Draven with 200 stacks. I feel like that.
Oh no, he needs more stacks than that.
He was there.
It's about the next team fight, maximizing the execute damage. I think that that's much more important, Chronicler. I think I'll have you know.
You do a great job of getting all the creeps on the map, but they're also doing a great job of ensuring that they crash every wave, deny you minions, and now FaZe is 2.6k gold ahead.
He is many Ks of gold ahead, and still gigantic amounts of CS as well, like basically every metric. He is just doing a really good time, and FaZe might get an inner turret because there are 4 people in the top lane.
No, that shouldn't be a thing though. That's not.
I mean, it might be a thing though.
No, he's definitely getting it, but I feel like that shouldn't happen.
Yeah. Okay, inner turret, 12.5 minutes.
Now he's 3k gold ahead.
Well, he doesn't get plates because an inner turret doesn't have them, so checkmate.
Anna's played with are Doran, who, you know, like you can criticize, but Doran has been our one of our World's representatives many a time for good reason.
Just give me 1 second. He might be getting another kill. Yeah, the Wild Growth comes in. He's throwing out some burst fires. Wanted to get Lehen's harpooned a little bit, and Henna's just going to run away.
A lot of which are world champions.
True. Yeah, there's look, it's a decent group of players to come in, but. Okay, let's have a look at this team fight momentarily as Duro's going to throw down the Unbreakable Will. That is going to be at least the Rift Herald secured, and now Teleport's coming in. Could be a big angle for an equalizer, and there it is. Canyon has to flash away. FaZe gets exhausted, still does so much damage as Keen is just launching these auto attacks towards BNK, and Clear's gonna have to flash out the back of the pit, but I don't know whether they're out of the woods just yet. That's a great flame spitter, but unfortunately that's gonna be a cash in for Chovy. About 900 gold going over to the Draven, as now Henna with the Acathian Rain trying to fly that one through, but he's just dead. Stand aside, young man. Chovy's gonna cut him down. Number here.
I love BNK, and they're like, we can brawl, we can win this one, boys.
Well, they might be brawling. That's going to be a decent equalizer this time around as well. But FaZe is free hitting. That's another Nature's Grasp to keep them in position. The Whirling Death not quite doing as much damage this time around, but now we're looking for an angle. Closer not really finding the culling, and they just decide to turn and destroy The Shyvana, she just goes down. Clear is also dead. Keen wasn't even there. And now FaZe is just fighting. There's a turret that's possibly going to help, but doesn't really. We're going to talk about, you know, the other players that have made 1,000 kills in this amount of time frame.
So as we already saw coming into the game, League of Legends, so you also play
more like the
against,
tournament era.
So you play against weaker opponents as well, right? So those stats are hard to directly compare. The question is to what extent and how fast. And then FaZe will be about 20 games ahead. I think it's a little bit less. And he's hunting Atlas.
Yeah, he's just sort of dancing in there. All right. You can see that Raptor is just going to try and pretend that his base doesn't exist. Understandably, too, as Keen. That sidestep is kind of sexy. And it's not really going to mean too much. He's building towards his wit's end now. Headbutt Pulverize here from Duro. And he realizes that perhaps fighting this is not the way, as now Henna also realizing that doing battle with this guy is not really the plan.
Doesn't it?
As Clear's coming in, Chovy's down there as well. Equalizer is decently placed, but Twisted Advance will make sure that Chovy cashes in yet again. Culling to fly on over. Canyon will absorb all of it. There's another one as the Whirling Death flies on over, and Duro is executed. GenG now just grouping up as 4. Keen has decided that he just wants to be in the bottom lane. That's where he wants to exist, as the flash forward from FaZe onto Henna after getting the slow, really nicely done. But they're now between two turrets. It's a little bit awkward. Walks onto the flame patch as FaZe has the barrier. That's going to keep him alive as he goes over the wall. And
he might be dead.
He might. He doesn't have flash. There are no minions because the inner turret isn't dead yet. I think he should have skate. Once again, there's a killer instinct. That's 1,000 gold to Henna. Make it more as Canyon goes down as well. And the young man maybe bit off more than he could chew.
Okay, you know how...
And not one that can just go in and AoE them all down.
Chovy has his ult.
Yeah, let's see whether he can actually land it here, though, as that's just going to be that. The Baron goes down, and BNK, they get even more. As, okay, we're stopping some of the backs here, as Keen will be able to at least force them to move.
Yeah, he's not going to let them back.
Massively fed, so it doesn't even really matter. They still have a Baron, though, to BNK, and they're looking to grab some more bounties, as Canyon will try and stop them. There's just the tree, as now Chovy will follow on in. Canyon Twisted advancing forward, Killer Instinct to make sure that Henna stays alive, and he does manage to take down the tree, but look at these health bars. They are melting! And so's Keynes. He's going to have to get out of there. Whirling Death is going to secure the kill onto the Shyvana as Duro's slowed down. Hayes will get the flash out as he's now skating after him. Duro knows that he's dead. It's a double for Chovy. And Gen.G, I think, may have dealt with the Baron push relatively well, but still, the gold has moved to what? Okay, maybe Closer dying here is going to be a problem. The burst fire is not necessarily connecting, though, as, okay, just walk. Just walk! And it'll be fine.
Really nice. I imagine FaZe didn't have a Z as
Raptor is perhaps in trouble.
Some might say. Yeah.
Haha, and here, as the dragon just dives in, okay. We'll get polymorphed immediately, and that's Chovy getting another one. That is 9 kills on the day so far. And FaZe, I think, is probably going to be a little bit upset because now he's not star of the show, I guess, based on the kill numbers. And now Gen.G going to move towards his top side. Keen just saying, well, I haven't died all game, so he's still feeling pretty good about the state of things. And now the first inhibitor turret will be going down. Second, I tell a lie, bottom lane inhibitor turret just hasn't existed for quite some time. As another Nature's Grasp coming in, the utilization of that ability from Canyon so far has been brilliant, as Keen is possibly going to die for the first time, but no, he's just going to be able to move back with the rest of the team, and this inhibitor will be taken out. So 2 inhibs do go on over. And Baron going to be spawning in 45 seconds, and then the Elder at 2.5 minutes. Made that move. It's you. I've seen it happen in our games. It does. You're often carrying, though, in those moments, I do have to say. As Canyon, he's not, but he's going to get a massive knock-up with the help of Lehens. The Nature's Grasp comes out, and he does fall, but it's in trade for the enemy AD carry. Now Lehens, what? Okay, and now FaZe is dashing on over, Closer's flashing out. Remember, there are not very many defensive structures left here for BNK, and those axes do too much damage. Chovy for a Draven that got solo killed in lane. Clear is thinking about doing the Marin thing, you know, where he's holding the wave and stuff like that, but there are lots of waves that need holding. And BNK, it's going to be a struggle to not lose the game right here. 10-1 and 10 for FaZe at the end of this one. And 22 assists for Lehens in a 22-kill game. I think he'll take that as FaZe is tanking up the turret. We'll see whether they can get any parting kills here as Chovy on the fountain. Clear going to go down. That's another kill for FaZe. And another assist for Lehens, which is the main thing, as Chovy is feeling a lot tankier than he has any right to be with this Mountain Soul, as Keen just presses Slicey Maelstrom because he can. The Nexus is exposed. They can kill it whenever they want, and they decide that it is right now. Although Closer has been decent on this pick, I do feel like you're not able to really put the screws in that mid lane early on. And so Chovy should be able to have that shove. The Imperial Mandate abuse.
Yeah, back one, yeah, and then you could like sell stuff and just hit that. It was disgusting. And now they're more of a mid-range pick. That said, FaZe is sitting on a BF sword right now, and he's obviously still a big threat, and BNK needs to respect him.
Yeah, that is a decent first back purchase, you could say. But it's also decent that BNK were able to collect themselves some grubs just to get out of the way of the seismic shove. Chovy not going to get stunned up or anything like that, as the Drake is going to be the trade. Well, like if you're able to get it to 10 and you're already winning, you probably... Okay, Closer is in a little bit of trouble here, as Chovy is going to get shoved back through some rocks. Talking about now Gen.G looking to try and grab themselves some grubs. First one already going over to Raptor here. Does mean that they do have the stack of 4, but Canyon is able to get the 5th, so they will be able to deny. Duro coming on in here.
Yeah, so the problem here is that FaZe roamed.
Oh, that's a flash twisted advance. The quickness comes out from Duro. He will be able to escape, but that was a bit of a jump scare. Any of his friends around though, so he's just going to back away. Looks like it's going to be this dragon going on over to BNK. That is the secure from Raptor, who's continuing to play forward. I really like how this Zen is being executed. An Earth, Wind, and Fire, baby.
We'll get back to Peanut is Kazakhs, which is inexplicably insanely good and one of the highest win rate champions where he has actually played a lot of games. And I love watching it because I don't understand it on a fundamental level.
It's one of those things that it does feel like a learning experience, doesn't it? As Lehens is going to come down looking for the bubble here onto Clear, not going to find it as there's an explosion. FaZe taking a lot of damage here, but does just relentlessly escape. That is going to be Rift Herald taken by a Raptor though, continuing this aggression. And Chovy is on an inner turret, because of course he is. Spots the fact that this Rift Herald is immediately going down. 3 members moving into the top lane as he flashes to get out of the way of the grand entrance. And there is the Realm Warp. That's going to get him out of there. Still he loses the turret, but he doesn't lose his life. And they're going to trade the outer turret in mid lane for this as well. As Clear, oh, he's going to cancel his own back. Chovy was waiting for that one, and he's being very patient, as we can see. Waiting for a teleport angle, waiting for a way to get in here, as Clear is able to get himself out of the way. Scrap shield in hand.
My favorite part about Keen, if that was Lehens, he would be like, I'm the best. All of you, look at me.
Or he's just shrieking the whole time. As, all right, FaZe could be in trouble. He does get over the wall as the grand entrance is good. FaZe is going to get taken down. That is first blood, and that's to the Zeri. This is great news for BNK. Clear on a great flank angle though. Banana Brush control comes in. All right, can this equalizer be the game changer? There it is, it goes down. He's trying to get rid of them as the tidal wave is decent. And Keen is just singled out and destroyed. It's a second one for Henna. As now Canyon wanting to be able to steal this Drake away, he's not able to get there. The 1-2 punch was decent. He even tries to go for the flash over the wall, but he's still gonna die. And that is 3 kills to nothing in favor of BNK. He's trying to clear out vision where he can. And I think that GenG might think twice before going for any more 3 versus 5s.
Probably shouldn't.
Yeah, I think that's sounds like a good move.
I'm happy to see this. I think this is a BNK.
All right, there's another tidal wave to come on through there, but Raptor not going to get hit by the bubble. Duro still just taking so much damage here as the Crescent Guard comes in, and there's the flash forward from Chovy. Doesn't find the big one as Duro does escape. But now Clear is on a flank angle as the Realm Warp is going to get Keen in here. Seismic Shove not going to find the mark, but Canyon will follow Closer. That's a long journey, and Gen.G looking a little bit worse for wear.
Flash, but as you point out, Atlas, so much other cooldowns used there, and there's also the fallout, right? Chovy going to be able to pick up a turret here. We'll see how much more CS they're able to deny, but the gold that even, still big win, even at peak strength, and he's about to hit that. He's going to be even stronger.
Oh, Lehens possibly caught out. There's a good tidal wave, but The Crescent Guard does come in. That is fish food now as Canyon will be able to push back Raptor and they immediately get their revenge. The culling comes down as well as there is flux on them. And Gen.G looking for some more angles. Kane just really wants to get in range of that rune prison. Does get his Seraph Shield, but he'll be taken out. It's another one for Henna. 5-0-0 for this Zeri. And Twisted advance now for Canyon to try and get him out of there. He does punch Closer, but he's still going to die. That is 6 kills now for the Zeri for BNK.
Literally every single kill is going to Henna.
Trained towards the top side of the map as well. They have a lot of vision around the Baron, as we can see there. Still flanked by a couple of control wards Gen.G have put down, but that is 2 Drakes apiece. As Gen.G will share the Infernal.
Also like Duro going for the redemption.
Keen possibly needing to be a little bit apprehensive as he's moved down towards the bottom side as Pace just throws the culling at them. That is a lot of softening here onto BNK, but now they look to try and turn it onto Pace. Crescent Guard comes in, Lahens is flashing away. Seismic Shove will miss, but Clear finds the flank angle. The bottom lane has been destroyed, and now it could be the Baron angle here for BNK. Keen, I mean, what's he supposed to do about it? He doesn't even have teleport.
And it's the bottom lane going in way too aggressive. Pace thinks he's safe. That TP from Clear again, absolutely pivotal. And that's just going to be Nash. That's just the reality. There's nothing that Gen.G can do. They get an inner, but that's not the trade that you want to take. That alone.
Absolutely.
An incredible feat. And right now they're not looking too bad. Just need to, again, make sure Henna doesn't get taken down in these fights.
Well, bro fans sweating right now. As Gen.G on the ropes. Going to be a Nature's Grasp. Flash immediately comes out here from Canyon. Tidal Wave as well. That is a couple of very big ultimates, especially the disengage variety. Just now on cooldown.
Even the mid-tier LCK teams.
Absolutely.
You know, I feel like that's a lesson that a lot of our top-tier teams often forget.
This is so much AoE damage to come out from Kane, but he's also just going to get pummeled. The tower gets taken down, and he just couldn't be there.
So that's a really good example of not respecting a mid-tier opponent when they have a lead. Number advantage and snap engages from Duro and Raptor.
Yeah.
And that's how they're going to have to win it this time around as well. Everyone on Gen.G is there. The lead is big, but not insurmountable. And Gen.G.
Oh, I like this from BNK. Instead, just try and shove into this inner turret. Drake is going to get started up. Kane is still over here. Does have Realm Warp available, so he's kind of countered this little split opportunity. Raptor taking so much damage. My God. So the fact that Chovy's there is a dangerous part, but Kane is now going to get wiped out. Let's see whether Raptor can actually get himself in there as Henna goes down so incredibly low. The Drake still being fought over here as it is going to be secured by BNK, but can they win the fight? Duro tries to get in the back line, but Pace just double taps him. Still it's a double kill for Closer as Keen's teleported into the fight. Closer flashes away though, keeps himself alive, and it's only Duro that's been taken down. So much damage to come out of Clear. A phenomenal Zhonya's. But another one from Keen as well is going to be the response to Q. It misses Henna, and that is going to keep him alive in this battle, but it's a double kill for Paze. Absolutely no way. They do manage to utilize a trinket to try and get some vision in there. Realm Warp is going to be available here for Keen if they do want to get over. Closer takes a fair bit of damage, but the wall can't really be broken down. Now the Nature's Grasp comes in. Canyon not going to be in the pit to try and secure this Baron, but there's the double kill for Paze. They've got the Baron, but can they keep themselves alive? It's a triple kill for Paze. Don't tell me he's going to get a penta in this game of all things. It's Lahens that steals it. And Gen.G will now march up the mid lane. Oh, don't tell me the game's over. Oh, don't tell me it's over.
Are you kidding me, Atlas?
Oh, BNK doesn't deserve this.
Look at that smug face from
Oh, they did so well.
He stole the penta. He gets the
even
win.
the Gen.G fans, just a bit of a golf clap here in this moment, because that's a clean ace.
3 kills off on Pace. 3 kills, Atlas.
It's all right. We can celebrate the 1,000 in the next match. That was so well played.
These were some of the best highlights from today's 2024 LCK Summer Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.